Hey guys, hopefully this is going to be a quick video. Not that I believe in those or anything, but just wanted to show you well, I'm going to talk about the updates for one, but first I thought it'd be cool just to do this. We got a bunch of junk sets. I was going for this on the last 2-star because I've had 2 pieces for the longest time. I need the axe, and I have a history of being extremely lucky and only getting like full sets and no extras, and lucky me, I got no extras again, so that was pretty cool. Also, I wanted one of these sets. I got a full one and then 2 other pieces, but I forget who I wanted to put this on, so I just don't have time to think about it right now. I'm in the middle of a renovation, so I'm going to be destroying a lot of stuff. I got all this extra crap, so I'm going to be disassembling it. Though I'm a little bit short on materials for accessories, so hopefully, well, I'm just going to keep I'm basically going to keep all of them. I never throw away set items. Now, the reasons you should never throw away set items at the low stages, like up at 5-star, you know what? Like, here's the thing. I don't need this. That's fine. Because I'm not going to spend how much gold it's going to cost me to do it. But to get modification stones, everybody knows the trick. You get something that's unique, you disassemble it, and it gives you between 5 and 10 potions. So if I could find something worth disassembling here. I don't know. Let's just take that hammer. It can't be that important. Ooh. Shit. Well, you'll just have to trust me then. Oh, shit. Battery's low. I'm dying here. Why the heck is this charging slow? Maybe switch this out. Alright, well, hopefully that helps me. Alright, anyway. Yeah, if you disassemble a legendary item, it gives you 5 to 10 potions. If you disassemble a legendary set item, it gives you 9 to 14 potions. And I thought it'd just be cool to disassemble all of them on screen here, so let's just see how many mod potions I get. But top levels, like, it just costs too much gold. But for 1 and 2-star especially, like 3-star arguably, 4 and 5-star a little bit too expensive to do it with, because the potions just aren't worth that much for your investment. But these ones, if you have the materials, it's totally worth it to always keep them. So let's just see how many I get here. $105. Not a bad day. It's great because we're in the middle of this event too, where we can be getting these things. First, a little thing I want to say to people: if you are going for the Lost Island hero, which if you're not, I don't know why you're not, you're gonna want to do just stage 1. You're not gonna want to waste your time on any of the other ones. Stage 1 is the only one that's actually gonna be worth your time, to be completely honest. The most efficient auto farming thing is stage 1. So energy, like if we compare it to like Verna is 4 energy, gives you 8. The Lost Island is the only place I believe that you can get 16, and all stages give you 16 no matter what. So this is 8 energy, it's double, so it's the same ratio as autoing on Verna, but you have like half the load time. I'm autoing it on my Smurf account as well. So also, if you're trying to race any random characters, like I'm basically working to get everything to 5-star very, very slowly. Like I'm in no rush here. I just want to get the achievement to get, I think, 40 of each type leveled up. I believe it's 40 is the max you can get for having different star ratings. Who's going to be useful one day? I guess Jillen's going to be useful. Obviously, he's already useful. But this is the best auto retry difficulty to do. You always get 16 from it, and he requires so few genes to max. I've basically last night I recruited him, and I think I got his 3rd skill up to like 5. And this morning I've used like 8 or 9 energy pots and just keep redoing this one. and I have it just going through the auto. So this is the formation I used to set it up because Lee just one shots him. Like maybe you could probably do it with like a carrot or something like that. Like you don't have to have. Obviously, we're just talking about stage one here. Um, but and that's it. Just auto that, redo. You get your 16. And what you really save here is load times. Now it's the same ratio as Verna. So like it's really just energy against coins. I'm pretty sure this is the best. If there's a different one, then let me know in the comments. But this is the best that I've found so far, and you can get 1 to 3 genes. I've had all 4 filled up. I had 3 genes, 3 genes, 2 genes, 3 genes, I think, and one stage. But no, definitely no shortage of genes. Just farming all the way through this. Um, what do I have right now? Actually, it's been a while since I checked. Or maybe it hasn't been that long because I've been spending all my time enhancing for the last 20 minutes. Yeah, no, I've already spent. But this is basically where I'm sitting at right now, and like that's just from this morning. Like he's gonna get maxed very easily, very naturally, and I'm gonna be like burning through all my potions. Anyway, should go back there. Let's talk about the heroes. Well, the first thing, the Sierra hero. She's an awesome hero. Not gonna lie. Is this set worth it? Probably not, because her 3-star set isn't as good as a B strain, for example. Like there's certain things about this that are really stupid. Now, comparatively, in terms of time against money and leveling a hero's skills, 1,000 crystals. Let's just say that's 28 bucks. Uh, so that's that there. So you still got to make up for the extra. Man, my head's not working. Let's just call it $30 to make it easier. You still got to make up for the other $70. So $70 for all this stuff. Now, is it worth a 3-star set for $70? An S set. Now, if it was a B strain, free B strain that came with it, I'd think that nobody would have any complaints about this, and everybody that had the money and was actually a paying player would buy it. You still have tons of complaints from the free-to-play community that have no intention of spending any money on the game at all. Like not even especially like people who don't even buy like the Coos gift. Just don't believe in supporting the game and whatever. Games are a waste of money to some people. Other people, it's not. So like that's everybody's individual choice. You all obviously know my point of view on it. Whereas if I feel like I want or need something, I will just go and pay for it and get it out of my, like, get it off the list of things that I want or need or have to do. So I'm definitely pay to win. But for the hero, I think having her, I believe it maxes her. I'm not 100% sure if 1,000 genes is enough to max her. Probably is, considering how few all the other heroes are. Maybe they're all about the same. If they are all the same, then the 1,000 genes probably just maxes her, unless there's some other thing to get her genes or something that I'm not aware of. Again, post down below if I need it. Maybe I should just double check to see what her recruitment requirement is, if there even is one. Yeah, so it's just 200, so 800 genes to max her skills. Probably enough. I wish it would tell you like the first cost of all the stuff. Anyway, as a hero, she's amazing. This is what Azrael should have been. And instead of just remaking Azrael, they just did this. Now her defense, and like Azrael's definitely, like if they got into a fight, Azrael would probably win because he's just so much more tankier. But 9,000 attack, like you'd expect the last boss in the game to be something amazing, and this is kind of where I was hoping they would be going with Azrael. Now her skills are pretty awesome. The branding effect is kind of crap, especially from like a PvP point of view. So like I'm still interested to see where she's going to be placed if people are going to be throwing her in there. But if enemies are branded, like what makes her nice is she's where would you place it? Like you really could only place her in slot 3 probably, and she might not have the tankiness to do it. Slot 4, she's definitely not gonna stand up as a tank. But again, we'll see in the future how this goes. Like a lot of people come up with a lot of interesting different ways to do things, and far be it for me to say before anything else happens. I don't think that she's that amazing. She seems like any character with skills like this, with combinations and things like that, always excels better at PvE than it does at PvP, because PvP is so reliant on individual power. Anyway, that'll be enough for that though. As for Lost Island character, wait, I don't. What account is this? All right, there he is. This guy is pretty awesome. This is basically like Jack has more HP. Let's just look at his stats. Jack has more HP than him, very slightly, about 2,000, 2,700 HP. I'm pretty sure Jack's 29.9. But that comes for like 3,000 extra attack, 100 defense extra too, but like mostly the 3,000 extra attack. He's pretty beastly. He's only got 4 movement, which is a bit of a shit thing. Now, his first skill, that's a toss up whether it's going to be awesome or not. Now, there's a bunch of cool things about it. One, it hits 2 spaces. Two, it does this launch him? I gotta play around with them because it's maybe it just shoots in the 2 tiles in the direction from where he's standing. Yeah, that makes more sense. It just works on a diagonal also. This is a cool skill because of his movement. Like if he has 5 movement, you probably would never have to deal with things like this. Now, this skill is the same hitbox as Jack's, but it hits the huge area, which is cool, so it's more like Moo. And this skill is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like this one just because it's a very common formation for AIs to generally be placed in a PvE. His passive, whoop-de-doo. I think it's actually kind of bad, but we'll see. But the first skill is more of a, oh, I don't have anything to do this turn, I'll use this, and then it's basically like saving yourself when you wouldn't have been able to do something else. Or if you didn't have the mana to do this skill this turn, but you would next turn, you can use your first skill to power it up. Like there's a lot of cool things about this, but the argument is, does it really, like it just affects his attack. It only affects his attack. So because it only affects his attack, it's not really affecting your total, like it's not like using the skill twice, is what I'm saying. That's only affecting one modifier. So because it increases his attack by that percent, that would also influence all the other percentage. Like if you have a beast rain, it would be 60 plus the 129. Like it's all part of that same modifier. If it was a separate modifier, that would be awesome. It probably would even be arguably better than using the skill twice, which would be awesome for sustaining his mana. Like that would be really cool. It just, you would still only be able to provide the consistent damage on an every other turn basis. But this is more of a, oh look, there's an object like a fence or something I can hit while I get over there, or whatever. Oh wait, no, he has to do scissor type, right? Yeah, scissor enemies. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna have to fall short of an enemy, use it, and they're gonna have to be scissor type. So like it seems actually fairly limited when you look like that, but it's his farthest range skill. So if he's charging into a favorable conflict and he can get within 2 of them, it's almost like effectively making his movement 6 on a first turn basis. So like he's an okay hero. I like him because I think he's more of a PvP version of Jack. Like unless you're at the tip top levels of PvP. If you're at the tip top levels of PvP, it's probably a coin toss to whether this is going to be better or worse. Because Jack's definitely going to be better at anything with over 100,000 HP. He only does a flat amount of 13,750. Now that's going to be more than 20% for a lot of players. Like a pretty large majority of players, that's going to be more than 20%. So that's going to work out. But for like the higher you go, I think that Jack's percentage HP scaling is going to be a little bit better. Like if you have 50,000 HP, that's 10,000 damage he's doing. But if you have 100,000 HP, then Jack's doing 20,000 damage extra. And obviously percentage HP, it does not get affected by defense either. So it's going to be preference for some people. A lot of people might even argue that his extra 3,000 attack might make up for more than the difference between the flat damage and the percentage damage, because then you only have to deal another like 6,000 damage with your 3,000 some extra base attack that he would have over Jack. So it's going to be a pretty tough call about who's going to be doing which, but this guy's definitely cooler than Jack, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be trying him out. He's a good hero though. Like all the heroes that are new are good. I wouldn't say anybody's amazing though. Let's look at Frankenstein next. Um, Another super high attack character. All the rest of his stats are kind of mid-ranged. Nothing's too low, but nothing's particularly high either. Well, you could argue his crit and hit rate are higher than average, but not huge. Like right in the middle, like the highest crit rate, it's like in the 1200s for Carrot, Momo, Ferrul, and Lee. His third skill comes maxed for some reason. I don't know if this is some kind of bug or something. I really don't know. Don't particularly care either. I'll see it whenever it's cool. But he might be the only charge hero people are actually interested in because he's an attack type hero instead of a tank or whatever. Um, but he's got. Is this a dodge passive? Oh, he can break the seal on himself. I don't know what the highest percent of his seal is, but when a seal's broken, like cool things happen. Again, so this is another hero where a lot of his things are based off of other skills happening. Like this has a preventative healing. Then this, if they are under preventative healing, then he gets the chance to do the decreased movement. And then he has the charge, and then his unleash. Sorry, yeah, breaking the seal. Sorry, uh, seems pretty good. Increasing max MP by 1,000 seems like a more of a boon to increase attack by MP kind of thing. Because I can't see how having an extra 1,000 MP for one turn is gonna be particularly useful. Um, like, oh man, see, I got a lot of questions about a lot of these heroes myself, so I'm not gonna do 100%. Like this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be not amazing until after it's completely done. But ooh, afterwards, Frankenstein's attack increased by 100% movement by one for one turn. Oh, he can't even use this skill unless his seal's been broken. And if you're really going to want to maximize on how awesome he is, you're probably going to have. Well, you know what? He probably needs this. He's going to need. Like, this is more of like a counterbalancing thing because he's not going to be able to use a third skill. So he's just going to be using his first skill. So that's going to make that actually more practical than you think. Um, so his third skill is the charge in. If he's broken his seal, then he gets this huge buff, right? So next turn, his first skill is going to be stronger than a majority of characters' third skill, and he's a high attack character. So what's nice about that is he's also going to save on mana. And you know, it really only needs to bounce from character to character. It's pretty cool for a PvE mechanic. Even in PvP, there's like if you're on the bridge map. And you can't walk on water, maybe you can glitch yourself by charging and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, wait, it moves to the farthest cell afterwards. So it's not really a charge, it's more of a breakthrough. So if he hits somebody directly in front of him, he'll go 3 tiles away. Anyway, he seems like an interesting hero. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cool things that can be done with him. The last hero, the Lord, wait, aren't they? I thought that the wolf said he was a lord in the recruit scene. I guess he's just a werewolf, whatever. Um, she seems kind of bad. This is the only one that I really don't like. She's the defensive one, but she's an area type. Well, I guess all area types are generally pretty defensive. She's got 6,000 attack. She does have the cool skills and good hitboxes. However, again, this is, I believe, another combination thing character. Increase defense by 2,000 per turns if they have 50% or more HP. Oh, actually, no, this is just a really good skill. What I like about this is it has 2 different effects, but the effects are off of no matter what's happening, they both it works. It's just they're different things at different times. So if they have less than 50% HP, then boom, lowers their defense. If they have higher, then they get the weakening, and this skill does a lot more damage. Oh wait, no, sorry, I did that backwards, didn't I? Yeah, if they're really like if this is like pretty good for boss killing then. If they're going down like a dragon and it's gonna be like you get them down to half and it's still gonna be a couple turns before you can kill it, and this is really gonna help out. I like how a lot of the heroes have these percentage buffs to things like final power of like their skills and whatever. Um, because it's really awesome. I've always hated sets that give like 750 like final damage, final skill damage and things like that because it's pretty crappy. Like it's actually really really bad. Um, Whereas increasing it by percentage is always going to be huge. It's going to scale with your character. So I don't know why they don't just change all the characters with skills and things like that that affect things in that kind of way for flat amounts. Just make everything percentage because then all the characters could kind of get like a miniature buff out of all that. Oh, and the enemies have to be taking damage over time for that. So, it should be a good combination with characters like Pony or Deb. Anyway, good hitboxes on all the characters. Um, I do not think that any of these characters are going to be mind blowing in PvP. Sierra might be like the first real slot one paper hero. Um, that's like universally good. I don't think she'll be better than Jenny. I just think that she'll be more universally good. Jenny's really good because of the Klein set and because of the turn one square map position. Um, but other than that, she's just not very good as a slot one hero. Whereas this character would probably be pretty good. Now, as a melee hero, let's see what her ranges are. Yeah, so basically I'll melee. Ooh, what's this? I wonder what the stun rate on this is. Now, I don't understand why the range is so far when they have to be branded from something like this with this range. That's kind of crappy. It'd be nice if she could brand characters with a skill instead of them there's huge benefits in PvE for it being this wide area around her, but in PvP it's more like these things just don't do anything else. Like ideally, a unit comes to you, which is why I think she'd be better as a turn three hero. But again, then she would kind of suffer a little bit on the square map. So again, I don't really think these like she'd be good as a slot one. I guess on all maps except for the glacier map. But if you're running like Lee, you probably don't need to worry about things like that. But again, it's whose slot these characters take. I don't think that there's any of them that are like Muzaka arguably can replace Jack's spot as the PvP rock tank, but I don't think anybody else really has a great place so far. Like I said, once I have everybody leveled up and get to play around with them a little bit, I might be able to find a couple cool things that are just only possible with these characters. But I don't think that they're better than the ones that we currently have. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, now what else came out? Oh yeah, cool things. There's lots of cool things that came out. One, prices for certain things have changed. Oh shit, did I not do this already? Anyway, if you want to reset a dungeon, it now costs 15. Is there anything that I can reset? I don't think so. Whatever. Reset costs are down. That's cool. The chat is fixed. Now this one actually I wanna do. So the most annoying thing in the world for me, I started a match, and as all the things are spawning, you couldn't go into the chat. Now you can. So that is like it seems like a really small thing, But that is the most practical change that they made in the entire patch as far as I'm concerned. It's the one that makes me the most happy. So I can go in already before anything spawns. It's very, very useful. That's me. And sorry you're going to have to watch this. Some other little changes that they made. A huge one to Tower of Dawn, I heard. I'm going to go check it right now, just to confirm. But I heard that now the Reapers have charm immunity, which is going to just shit in everybody's throat and make them cry. I still don't have my Ekaterina jeans. Might have to file a ticket, which is weird because I've already filed the ticket, so, and they said they would be here today, but I still don't have them. Nothing there. Nothing there. Really want them because I think I could max Ekaterina. Like, even if they just added something up here, I could go in there. Anyway, let's just check this out. I'll just leave right away. What I was saying to myself, as if it wasn't hard enough to beat this, they got to go ahead and do some crap like this. As somebody posted it in the comments, that's how I found out about it. Look at, oh shit. Confusion immunity. Do they have that before too? Confusion, charm, and instant death. So they can still be stunned, but you cannot kill the slimes with them. So I thought the only real practical way to kill the slimes was to charm these things into doing it for you. But now it looks like you're just going to have to deal with the slimes some other way. I'm working on it right now. I haven't had time to do any testing because I'm in the middle of tearing a house apart right now. But there is a cheese that I wanted to try out with Persona, where you can basically trap the dragon behind the fences here. All you gotta do is break this fence to the right of him, or to the left of him, whichever one you're gonna go through. Then he will take the sigil, and then you will swap places with him with Persona. If you do that, then he can only go from pipe to pipe. Now, what would be really cool is if you could get Persona to this square 2 tiles behind this guy right here. So the one that's grayed out right here that hopefully my screen capture is taking the dots on. And then you could have a slime push Persona onto the defense sigil and just swap him there. So now why would that be important? It's because for this, I'm trying to make a Hellfire cheese. If you could trap him there, if he gets trapped on this pipe, it lines up with the pipes over here, and then he can shoot. Now, if you can get a character, like the way that I want to do it is have my tank get knocked into one of these places back here, one of these things, because then only one slime can hit me, and then have a character in that pipe, character in this pipe, and potentially a character in this pipe, or this one. With that, the slimes will come up, and then you can just use characters with a basic attack to shoot things and charge up your Hellfire, and you just use the Hellfire to kill them. Easy peasy. Like I said, I haven't had time to do any fine-tuning of details, like where to put my characters and things like that, just because I've been really busy, but I'll try and work on it for later. If some other people want to try that and what I just put out in theory, it seems to me like makes the most sense is just to break this fence and switch them on the pipe, and then just not use the ones over here. It's just I know he'll be able to teleport through the pipe. No, I'm pretty sure the dragon knows how to use the teleporter. Maybe he can't use it, but I'm pretty sure he can. And if he can, then he can basically snipe quite a lot of stuff. So it'd be most ideal to get him on the defense sigil, but unless he can't teleport through the pipes. If he can't teleport through the pipes, then you just destroy this thing, and then you just block yourselves in some safe places, or where you can only get hit once. Maybe put a character like Serendi in the corner and things like that. Ones that have like sustaining, ones that can sustain themselves against a single slime. It'd be fine. Anyway, that's gonna be it. So thanks Nexon for patching the charm and making the hardest Todd so far even harder. sure everybody really appreciates it. Okay, what else do we got here? So there's been a lot. They have all these gold events going on right now. I don't understand why, but that's fine too. Um, if you didn't know, a while ago they changed all the Nepenthes dungeon things, which is nice. It's nice and good. Um, there was something. I know there was something else. Obviously, the auto retries. Like nobody needs any explanation about that. Everybody's been waiting for that for quite a long time. All right, I think that's really it for now. I guess I'll just go over the packages. The Noblesse boxes are a ripoff for sure. Um, I don't know. Maybe they give you guaranteed set items only. That would be kind of generous-ish of them. If you just bought this and then you got all three accessories, armor, and weapon, that'd be cool. Um, but I really don't know. Like nobody really cares about the Noble Cuckoos. So if that's like your game changer, that's amazing. Like what I see here is buy a million gold and 500 crystals for $50 because I don't really believe that there's any good value in the other rewards. So I think that's a huge ripoff. Um, if I win the lottery tomorrow, I'll buy them anyway just because. Oh, I like how they give you coins, the R coins through expeditions. Also, that's pretty nice of them. Who did I just take off? There was a Jillian. There. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? This is really cool. I'm sure you already know, so I just want to do like a thank you to Nexon for this. They have this crap now, so you don't have to do all the tapping. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh whatever. I got infinity of these. I've got all Moo skills maxed, but on Smurf's account I've been maxing Moo, so I just wasted all my genes on that. That's cool. Ancient coins aren't even real. Um, so the Noblesse package, the Sierra package, arguably worth it. Like because it does give you the crystals, it's basically just you get a hero, you max all her skills for $70. You get a set and a couple useless. Like I'll give the Cuckoos a value of 50 cents. Now let's look at these rewards. The 27 days. Now you need a lot. Now here's the thing: you to get everything, do all your dailies. I think one of my guildies added it up. It's something like you need to make like 1,000 R coin a day, or so, to get everything. Now, you might not be interested in buying the perfect jeans. You might not be interested in the sets. To be honest, I'm not interested in any of these sets at all. I might buy them if I have a huge excess of the R coin, but I don't think that their effects are that great. Oop, no, don't buy. Um, like defense and HP for allies for a 3 star? No, that's not going to be good. What's this one? Oh shit, I keep doing that. The crit rate and 5% HP every turn, that actually might be useful. But again, what are you comparing it to? Now, is this HP recovery or is it gaining 5% HP every turn? If it's gaining 5% HP every turn, then that's a great set for PvE. But again, like we're comparing these to like Beast Rain sets. Let's see, hit rate and attack +7 every turn. So this is a 3 turn effect for Frankenstein. Um, the hit rate gives a flat 900 amount. That is semi useful because there's very few. But like this is basically a Pink Ranger that's not as good. The Pink Ranger set's better. I don't believe the Pink Ranger set has a cap unless they've added one. I think it just keeps adding forever. It's the only set that adds stats that doesn't say up to in brackets. So I'm assuming that it goes on forever. I'll check to see if they've updated or changed it at all. But I don't think that this set's very good either. So with that, you get 3. You can buy 3 of these. Where is it? There. Yeah, you can buy 3 of these each. So those are definitely going to be going. These only work on the heroes themselves. So It's up to you if you want to buy them. I think they should let you buy twice as many scissor ones, though. You can buy a lot, though. It's like 50 or something. No, 40. 40, 40, and 40. Yeah. So 40 of them, that's like that should be enough to get something to 4-star in a bit, I'd think. Frankenstein costume, that's kind of cool. I think it's this one here. That's a pretty cool costume. I think the Demon Frankenstein for the 600 crystals is way more badass. But this is a pretty okay costume in itself. So it's basically just this regular costume with cooler arms. Like he broke out of his tux. All right. Yeah, these cost 10,000 coins each to buy them. Why does it say purchasable 100? Whoa, wait, you buy 20? Oh, shit. Well, that's really cool. Maybe I will buy these. You know what? I guess I'll just get the heroes first. I don't know how many. You only needed, what, 200 to get them both? Alright, let's get them both. Alright, well, that's cool. I didn't know it was 20 each. That's cool. Maybe we'll look at the stories. I'll buy this costume, I guess, too. Costumes are cool. Alright. So that's awesome. I thought it was going to be like one gene I thought it was going to take forever. So I guess there actually is going to be a pretty reasonably easy to max all characters, except Sierra. Let's look at the stories. Crazies are more interesting, that's why. I wonder if they actually think that they're the originals. Okay, you know what? It's actually 1,130 crystals if you want to get really anal about it for buying that package. So I'll say that's $30 now. Other than that, just a really cool update. Like free stuff. Everybody loves free stuff. Look at it's the same thing as before. Everybody's going to get a crap ton of stuff. This is on for 27 days, which is way better. So it's going to go to the end of the month, and everybody's going to get a whole ton of free crap. So like I said a lot of times before, I'm all for everything that makes the community stronger as a whole. So I think this is a pretty cool thing. I think I'm just going to buy all the coups first and all the Devil Souls myself. And if I feel like it, just because I might buy these sets if I don't want to unequip my other characters, because I just don't think I'm going to use any of these heroes for PvP. So I don't think I need to be super serious with them. I might use Muzaka. but that's about it. Anyway, this has probably been going for like 3 years, so I'm just gonna end the video now. But thanks for watching. If there's any other things that I missed that you want an opinion on, just let me know. Oh, shit, actually, costumes. I'm pretty sure the new Lord costumes come with a new background also, which is probably what the cost for the other 200 crystals is. I might want to buy this costume. I don't know about this one. This one's more like the cover of the manhwa, but this just looks better. And it gives MP. So, uh, flat MP is always better than MP recovery. Like 3 MP recovery every turn, it's probably not going to be that useful. Like, obviously, having 24 MP, that's basically 8 turns. So, unless the fight's lasting longer than 8 turns, the first one's better. 900 HP over 285 attack. They're both kind of lousy. Do I want to spend 4,400 crystals to buy every single costume for all the stats? Not a chance in hell. But maybe one day, like I said, maybe I'll win the lottery and change my mind. I've got no problem spending money if I have it, but like there's so many things that I would rather have. I think this free costume actually is kind of stupid. I think this ninja costume is badass. So if I was going to buy one, I'd buy that. Again, this is if I use him. Now the problem is the good stats are on the freed costume because it gives 300 defense. That's like having extra defense potential. A low one, but still. Let's see, what's your costume? HP defense on this one too? No, she's kind of tanky, so that's kind of good for her. It's a badass looking sword. But yeah, like the costumes are cool, at least. Does anybody else get what are your costumes actually? I love how for friggin' $100 they don't include the costumes for her. If they included the costumes, then that would be like, again, I don't think costumes are worth 600 crystals. Like if they were all 300 crystals, I would probably buy the ones for characters I used. But I just don't think that they're worth the stats. It looks like they all have the same stats on every single costume, though. This is a pretty cool looking costume. All skulls and all that. And yeah, we already looked at Frankenstein's. So I guess that's it. Is there any other things that they changed? Sometimes they'll change the prices of things. Like they changed how much gold you get a while ago. That was a long while ago though. Not that anybody even comes and buys gold. Well, like maybe some people buy gold. I don't know. But I think that's it. Just me wasting my moo coins. Oh, real quick. This some people at top tier don't bother getting the free capsule just because they're never going to use it. Just that it's basically just something to disassemble for fodder. It is possible to get black caps through these. So it does say Noblesse golden equipment capsule, but I did get a black capsule. I think I got the White Knight's Oath accessory. I got that today. So it is possible to get black caps from them, so definitely buy it every time. I disassembled the White Knight's Oath piece. But it exists. Maybe it was on Smurf, but I did get it. Alright, that's going to be it. And yeah, happy farming. I'm going to go back to autoing stage 1.